When it comes to theme parks doing it right, it is hard to argue against Tokyo Disneyland, as many people believe that is the best Disney park in the entire world. And it's really hard to argue against it looking at the things they've done lately with Tokyo Disney Sea. You have the Rapunzel ride. They just do things how Disney used to do them basically in the 90s and have not changed on their quality and the type of attractions and theming that they do over there. And the thing that many people don't know is that Tokyo Disneyland is not owned by Disney. It is owned by the Oriental Land Company, which has the rights to use Disney IP. So they kind of just do what they feel like the audience and the fan base wants over there. And for the most part, they seem to do really well with it, as a lot of people look over at Tokyo Disney and think, wow, some of that over here in the States would be great when you're talking about Tokyo Disney Sea with Rapunzel and what they're doing with Frozen and a lot of different aspects of their parks. Well, there seems to be a move that hasn't been heralded by Disney, but one that could mean something good coming for at least Disneyland. And we have an article here from Blog Mickey where we're going to talk about this. So, hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And the article here is Lead Imagineer for Tokyo Disney Resort takes new role as creative director for Disneyland. Says, as Disneyland prepares for a massive expansion thanks to the Disneyland Forward rezoning effort, a change in creative leadership has occurred that is sure to make stateside Disney theme park fans happy. Daniel Zhu, I believe is how you say that, the former longtime portfolio creative director for the Tokyo Disney Resort, has moved to California to take the lead at Disneyland. It says he has spent nearly 14 years at Tokyo Disney Resort, overseeing dozens of projects, including the all-new Fantasy Springs expansion at Tokyo Disney Sea. And now, as Disneyland president teases that the Disneyland Resort is expected to get a, quote, big swath of announcements at this weekend's D23, Zhu will be at the helm of them, which, if you're a fan of Disneyland or go there a lot, that is a good thing to hear. I would like to hear that about Disney World. The news comes via his LinkedIn profile, which lists the change in title starting back in June. While details about what exactly will go into the expansion spaces allotted by the Disneyland Forward rezoning effort, Disneyland has previously pointed to some of his work at Tokyo Disney Resort has properties and lands that could come to Disneyland Resort over the next few decades. He has been with Walt Disney Imagineering for more than 34 years. He has an extensive list of overseas projects. He has also worked on domestic projects such as the original version of Test Track, the Winnie the Pooh attraction at Disneyland, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Indiana Jones Temple of the Forbidden Eye, and more. It is expected that Disney will announce the new projects for Disneyland this weekend, with a focus on the previously announced Avatar-themed land anticipated to go into Disney's California Adventure. So it seems that this is a move that is actually a good one by Disney and bringing people into Imagineering that have, proven to do very well. And again, if you look at Tokyo Disney and what they're doing over there, they are doing things right. And it seems like a lot of the stuff they do over there, you think, why would you not do that in, say, I don't know, Disney World? And again, it's great that they're going over to Disneyland. That is the original park. That is Walt's park. But again, the thing that strikes a lot of people is Disney World makes the most money for when it comes to the theme parks. And again, the theme parks make up 70% of Disney's entire, revenue stream now for the entire company. So while I'm glad for Disneyland here, I hope we see more moves like this in the future when it comes to Imagineering and bringing people in that have a proven track record of doing things the right way, or at least how I would say Disney used to do them, say in the 90s, when they used to really go all out on these attractions with the theming and the details. And I think the details matter. And it's really easy to see how that's kind of fallen off when you look at, say, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, how that has been basically one of the most unreliable rides, even though it's brand new in the entire park. So hopefully Disney is learning a lesson here and bringing in people that have proven to be able to do these things and do them right. So it's too early to tell, obviously, what type of, plans he will be working on, because things have not been announced yet. But I would say, as many times I have my critiques about Disney, this is a good sign to see, bringing in somebody with this type of resume and somebody who's been doing things that, in these other parks, especially looking at Tokyo Disney, that a lot of people are saying they're just saving money to go there versus many of the domestic parks. So I think this is a good step. Now, I hope this goes beyond Disneyland and bringing people like this into Imagineering for, say, Disney World. This is a good move, step in the right direction. I hope we see more of this. And again, when you're looking at new attractions like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and basically it is hard to make an argument that has gone well. Even if you are a big Tiana fan, that ride is one of the most unreliable rides that has been out there. And there's rumors out there now that it's going to have to shut down to fix all the issues with it. And there's even more rumors about how Disneyland is having some of the similar issues that Disney World had. So it's hard to make an argument for current Imagineering that they don't need help like this. But I don't know if this will be something they announce and make a big deal about at D23. I'm sure they're going to focus on the things coming to the parks, which again, Disneyland is anticipated to get a lot of things announced. We have to wait and see if that also becomes for Disney World and some of the other parks. Now we'll have to wait and see what comes of this. If this turns out to be a move that makes a big impact for Disneyland, I hope that it does, and I hope it's a move that also they can do over and say the Disney World side that would make a big impact for the Disney World side of things as well. Because again, they have increased competition from Universal Studios and more that I think they're going to need some of this old school Imagineering to come back into the company. But that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel as we cover things like Disney World, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, and pop culture news. And let us know in the comments, do you think this is a sign that maybe Disney is learning from some of their mistakes, or do you think this is just maybe just a figurehead role and they're just really not going to change anything? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.